Jackie and I am here with Broadside. We spoke a few months ago.
Yes.
Winter? I don't know what.
It's like winter.
I don't know what year it is.
Well,
Feels like it. But what has gone on for y'all since then? In fact, I think the last time we talked, you gently teased because you announced the next day that you were playing Warped Tour.
yeah,
If that gives it
we wanted
any
to be like, hey, we're gonna play Warped Tour, but we couldn't say it, or we would be following the tour instead of playing it. Which is fine, but that's not what we was trying to do.
No. So what's gone on since then?
We did a fest called Slam Dunk Fest over Big Boy over in the UK, and then we did some headliners and stuff over there. But also we played a little fest called Galaxy Camp in Germany and Switzerland.
Yeah, and then we actually hit some mainland Europe spots we never have, like France and Amsterdam and Eindhoven with some friends of ours in Trash Boat. And those were really, really fun. It was cool to see those places for the first time, you know. It was awesome. Mainland is great.
Yeah, we're cultured now.
Cultured.
We went to Paris. I was feeling mad sexy.
Baguettes in the street.
Yeah,
Baguettes in the street.
I think every hour you spend in a European country equivalates to one entire book, you know. So you
Exactly.
grow
It's like
cultured
people are
and
like,
smarter,
"Oh, you're
like at
smart."
one classic novel every time.
I like that.
Sure.
And every baguette. Another one.
Every baguette makes your mustache
My
a
man-
little more twisty.
That is very, very.
Is
Baguette
that
French.
the baguette in front of the Moulin
In
Rouge?
front of
Yeah.
the Moulin Rouge, right? Your boy had a baguette in his hand.
There you go.
It's pretty sick.
There you go. Your latest video, Summer Stain, came out in May. That was something else that came out as well.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about that.
How did you utilize fans and photographs?
So we asked we like to do this, we've done this once before. We like to ask fans to like send in photos of meeting us, because we always like meet our fans and talk to them and, you know, and chill with them and stuff like that. And so we were like, yeah, it'd be cool, since the whole song is about actually Warped Tour, we were like, hey, it'd be cool if you send in your photos of us meeting. And they did, and we covered an entire fake room with photographs of those encounters. And it was crazy because we got like over thousands of submissions, but we only used like 700 of the photos. We didn't have to do anything, no, our label, they did all the hard work. We just showed up.
Well, and I was reading the comments of that video in particular, and there were kids that saying like, "Oh, I saw my photograph in there." Like they really liked that.
Beautiful. That people are able to pause and be like, "That's me," and it's like, yeah, it's like an interactive video, but also in the sense of like, you know, like, hey, I know I don't have big enough arms to hug all of you at one time, but I hope you enjoy this, and thank you for getting us here.
Like I said, the comments were super positive for that
really
video,
nice.
so it was really
That's
great.
really comforting.
What role do you guys feel music videos have in a band on the rise?
You know, I would say they were important. They are important, but man, I remember being a kid and watching music videos and freaking the fuck out. I used to watch how they dressed, how they acted, how they would play, what they did in the videos, and that was like on MTV. My face was glued to the television. Thanks, Mom. No, I'm just kidding. But now it's hard to say. I think they're important. I love them, but I think I don't know. I think maybe it's received a little differently. I don't know.
I think that it's still very important. You know, it showcases like image and stuff, people that things gravitate toward, and that's sick. But all the different forms of social media allow for like, you know, you get different branches of latching onto a person. You know, you can just see photos, you can just hear how they talk, and I think that weird separation concentrates both senses, or any of the senses that you have like toward an artist or someone that you idolize, if that is your thing. You know, but I think that they still, like, music videos still hold a small importance, but it's cool that people will listen to things on Spotify and iTunes, and like that's what really shows how many people care, is like how many people that listen and how many streams it has and stuff like that, because like that's where the real like love is, I think. Maybe.
Would you all rather have streaming success or radio airplay, and why?
It's a good question.
I hope they go hand in hand. I'd like to think. Only because, like, I obviously, you know, streaming success is amazing, but, like, maybe radio play is just, like, you know, you're reaching more people, I think.
It's like the old school way of telling that, like, oh, I made it because my song was on the radio. And, like,
I'd still want my
a lot of people will be able to hear it,
Yeah.
but I feel like streaming success is more accessible, because on the radio it's like you hear it once, you don't know when you're going to hear it again, unless it's like a hit, like Bruno Mars, Eminem, just playing the same song.
It's also more intimate, you know. It's like it's a closer connection because like those people, like because so many people will be like, all right, well I'm gonna listen to it again and then again and then again, you know. And that's a cool connection to have and to see in front of you. You know?
Yeah, I think more moms listen to the radio, so
Be nice.
No, what I'm saying is that's what I want. So I'd say radio, because then they'll be like, I heard your song on the radio, and I'll be like, that's so crazy. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're wild.
You mentioned social media. Is there a platform that you gravitate towards or that you prefer to use over the others?
I personally like Twitter. It allows me to be silly and just kind of say what I'm thinking at the moment, and people just kind of receive it like that. And it's I just like that a lot.
I think I also prefer Twitter, because it's easier to just.
Yeah. He's a good Twitter
I'm pretty good at Twitter.
guy.
But lately, I've been into utilizing the Instagram stories. But I still think I like Twitter more than Instagram, just because you say a lot of stuff. You don't always have to post a picture.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if she just woke up.
Yeah,
True. There's too many musty-looking people on Instagram.
you know, like they're all like cool and all, but I find myself lately not really gravitating towards social media as much. Like I'll only post like when we're on tour and stuff like that, and I guess I like Instagram a lot because there's versatility. Like you can do stories and you can post pictures, and that's cool. But I notice when I'm home, I just drop off the map and I just like chill, and I think that's nice.
That sounds like a nice option to have too. That you don't have to be on if you don't really want to be anymore. So your album's been out for a while. I heard Little Birdie told me that new music not super right around the corner, but getting there. What are some things that are influencing your music writing now?
Well, we all got older. That's a big thing. We have different obstacles in life. Understanding sound and just fans growing, and then we live in 2018 where every genre is pretty much the same. So we're allowed to do whatever the fuck we want, but also, I think we're just maturity overall. I think is probably the biggest influencer in how we relate to our instruments and things we talk about. You know, we've always kind of talk about pretty big boy topics, but in a silly gesture, and I think maybe we'll step towards the delivery being a little more adult as well.
Well, I think that's a great segue then to our next segment here.
Perfect.
I mean, a little bit of immature, a little bit of grown up.
She's gonna make us fill out applications.
No, resumes and job applications. No, even we are so hardcore. Even better, Broadside is going to sing a public domain song for y'all. I hope you enjoy.
Okay.
All right, motherfuckers. This song is called.
Oh my God.
The song's called the Alphabet Song. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. All right. Hold on. The song's called the Alphabet Song. Let's go. A, B, C, yeah. D, E, F, G, yeah.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, yeah.
And then a Q, 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 R, S, T, E, U, V, yeah.
W, X, Y, and Z.
And now I know my rainfall. A, B, C's, baby, baby.
Next time, won't you sing with me?
Yeah, I said, next time, won't you sing with me. Hell yeah. Bow.